Listen, warrior of the quiet battles. That's you, the man who wears a steady face in daylight, but wrestles unseen demons when night falls. You've fought battles no one sees, standing strong for years. Yet now your mind feels like the enemy. Life gives us two wars, one with the world outside, the other with the thoughts within. Here's the truth. The war in your mind is the fiercest. The world can bruise you, but it's your thoughts that keep the pain alive. You can sit in a quiet room, no threats, no enemies, yet feel fear, regret, anger, or shame. Why? Because the real battlefield is in your head, and it's time to take control. You know those days when the world seems fine, but your mind won't stop attacking. A single dark thought spreads like wildfire. I'm not enough. I always mess up. They don't respect me. These start small, but left unchecked, they consume you, defining who you think you are. It's time to stop that fire. This is where Stoicism becomes your shield and sword. Men like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca faced wars, betrayal, and exile. Yet they knew what many forget. You can't control the world, but you can master your response. Marcus wrote in Meditations, your power lies in your mind, not in events beyond your grip. Picture a man standing firm in a storm, not because he's untouched by rain, but because he chooses to face it. You don't need wealth or perfection, just the choice to respond, not react. You're not your negative thoughts. You're the one who sees them. As their observer, you decide their power over you. This isn't for men seeking a quick, feel-good fix. It's for the warrior tired of carrying his mind's weight, ready to silence the voice that says, "You're not enough." In the 7 chapters ahead, we'll dismantle the mental traps, fueling dark thoughts, and arm you with Stoic tools to crush them. Don't just watch, study this. If you crave peace, clarity, and inner strength, stay with every chapter, as each builds on the last. In the comments, declare, "I am stronger than my negative thoughts." Like this video, share it with a brother who needs it. And let's begin the fight for your mind. Join us by subscribing if you're serious about inner growth. Now, let's tear down those negative thoughts, one Stoic truth at a time. First truth, you are not your thoughts. This might sound strange, but we're taught every thought defines us. That's a lie you must unlearn to find peace. Think about the countless thoughts, random, dark, or painful, that cross your mind daily. If everyone was you, you'd be a different man every minute. Stoicism offers a truth that sets you free. Your mind has 2 parts, what happens and how you choose to meet it. Thoughts come, your response defines you. Epictetus taught, it's not events that trouble you, but how you judge them. A thought like, "I'm a failure," or "they've abandoned me," only hurts if you believe it's true. Without your belief, it's just noise, like a distant storm. Treat thoughts like clouds, see them, but don't let them own you. Imagine a dark cloud rolling across the sky. You don't panic or run because rain might come. You see it, prepare, and move forward. Treat your negative thoughts the same way. Notice them, let them pass, and free yourself. Don't let them become your identity. You're stronger than that. The trap is letting a single thought define you. I'm anxious, so I'm a nervous wreck. My relationship's failing, so it's over. No, Thoughts aren't facts, they're fleeting suggestions. Your mind is like a radio tunes play, but you don't have to dance. Learn to change the station. Brother, a Stoic practice to tame your mind. Write down the thought tearing at you. Then judge it like a wise elder. Ask, is this absolutely true? What's the evidence? Would Marcus Aurelius care about this in 5 years? Often. You'll see it's just smoke. Heavy until you question its weight. Create distance from your thoughts. Don't say, I'm a failure. Say, I'm noticing a thought about failure. That shift gives you power, like a general stepping back to survey the battlefield. In that space, you choose what stays and what goes. You're the gatekeeper of your mind. You don't suffer just because something bad happened. You suffer when your mind screams, this shouldn't have happened. A breakup, a betrayal, a missed chance. Your pain grows when you fight what's already done. The Stoics teach suffering is optional, pain is inevitable. Choose wisely. Epictetus said it best. Don't wish for life to bend to your will. Wish for it to unfold as it does, and you'll find peace. Accept what's happened, not with fake smiles, but with resolve. Stop wrestling the past. It's done. Now, decide your next step with clarity and strength. Picture a man soaked in rain, cursing the sky, or one who accepts he's wet, grabs his coat, and keeps walking. Which man are you? Most negative thoughts come from wishing the past was different. Why did they leave? Why did I fail? Those questions don't change facts, they deepen wounds. The Stoics called it amor fati, love your fate. Embrace what happens, even the pain. Not because it's good, but because it's yours to shape. You can't undo events, but you can choose how they forge you. A failure isn't your end. It's a lesson to build a stronger man. Say you fail, an exam or a business crashes. The weak mind says, I'm worthless. I'll never succeed. The Stoic mind says, this is one moment, not my life's verdict. What can I learn? Don't fight the moment. Use it. Every setback is a chance to sharpen your edge. Here's the truth. To carry forward, peace doesn't come from a perfect life, but from accepting reality and choosing to move ahead. In the comments, affirm, I embrace reality and grow from it. Your strength lies in facing what is, not what you wish was. Now, keep walking. Too many men treat their first emotion as gospel truth. But Stoicism teaches a vital lesson. Your first feeling isn't your final truth. Anger, fear, envy, sadness. They're loud, chaotic reactions. If you follow them blindly, your life becomes a storm. Learn to pause and steer your course. Think of emotions like ocean waves crashing hard at first, but fading. If you wait, pause, reflect, and observe, instead of acting on impulse, and you'll take back control. Marcus Aurelius, under the weight of an empire, wrote, keep your soul calm. Then see things clearly for what they are. Imagine your friend ignores your message. Your first thought might scream, they don't care. But wait an hour, you might learn they're busy, sick, or just forgot. Acting on that first emotion could break a good bond. Instead, pause, name the feeling, and delay your reaction to find clarity. Try this Stoic practice when a dark emotion rises. Name it. Say, I'm angry, but that doesn't mean I'm right. Or, I'm scared, but I'm not in danger. Emotions are signals, not commands. By naming them, you strip their power and reclaim your mind's helm. Another Stoic tool: step back and see your life from a distance, like a hawk soaring above. From that height, yesterday's argument or moment of shame shrinks to nothing. This perspective cuts through unnecessary pain and reminds you you're bigger than your fleeting troubles. Practice this simple phrase: let me wait before I react. Those words can save careers, marriages, friendships, and your peace. You're not weak for feeling emotions, you're wise for mastering them. In the comments, affirm: I pause, I choose, I don't react blindly. Your pain often comes not from events, but from the stories you tell yourself. A rejection becomes, I'm unlovable. A mistake at work becomes, I'm incompetent. These are traps. Marcus Aurelius knew it's not the event that hurts, but the meaning you give it. Rewrite the story. Brother, stop and reflect. It's not the rejection, silence, or failure that cuts deepest. It's the tale you spin about it. Your boss's short reply doesn't mean he hates you. A friend's absence doesn't mean you're worthless. Those stories come from fear or old wounds. You can change them now. Here's a Stoic exercise to break the cycle first. Write the raw event. My message wasn't answered for 2 days. Next, write the story your mind tells. They're ignoring me. Then challenge it. Is this true? Could there be another reason? You'll see your thoughts aren't reality. Events don't define you. Your response does. You shape your inner world by choosing the meaning you give to life's blows. Use your mind to heal, not to wound. You're not just a man living a story, you're the author. In the comments, declare: I control my story. I choose peace. This is Stoic wisdom. Bad things happen, but they don't own you. You decide their meaning. Your mind is a storyteller, but you're the editor. Don't let false tales of failure or loss define you. Choose narratives that heal, and you'll forge a stronger, clearer version of yourself. When dark thoughts spiral, pause and rewrite the script. You're not your pain. You're the man shaping the story. In the comments, affirm: I control my story. I choose peace over chaos. Take the pen, brother, and write a tale of resilience, not defeat. Be brutally honest. Your surroundings shape your mind. Toxic people, endless drama, or chaotic spaces feed negative thoughts. If you're surrounded by complaints or comparison, your mind mirrors that noise. Guard your inner world like a fortress. Choose who and what enters carefully. Seneca warned, surround yourself with men who lift you higher and whom you can elevate in return. This isn't just about friends, it's mental hygiene. Your mind is a garden. Who's planting seeds in it? Negative voices, toxic feeds, or cluttered spaces sow chaos. Choose growth instead. Your brain echoes what it hears most. Toxic friends breed doubt. Social media fuels envy. A messy room clouds your focus. The Stoics lived simply, knowing outer chaos breeds inner turmoil. Clean your space. Cut the noise, and your mind will find the calm it craves. You can't kill negative thoughts while feeding them daily. Ask, who drains me? What content drags me down? Does my space clear my mind or clutter it? Purge the toxic. Brother, a clear environment builds a clear mind, and clarity is where your strength takes root. Try this Stoic challenge for 7 days. Avoid gossip, drama, and toxic social media. Tidy your desk, your room, your life. Seek out men who inspire growth, not complaints. You'll be stunned at how quiet your mind becomes when you stop fueling the storm. Sometimes, negative thoughts aren't a sign you're broken. They mean you're exhausted, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. When you're drained, every challenge feels heavier. Every slight cuts deeper. Rest isn't weakness, it's the foundation of strength. When you're worn out, a text misread or a small choice feels like a crisis. Your mind storms not because you're weak, but because you're running on empty. The Stoics knew this. Preserve your energy. A rested man sees clearly, fights wisely, and stands taller. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, pain comes from how you judge things, and you can change that judgment any time. But how can you judge clearly when you're sleepless or overwhelmed? Rest isn't surrender, it's strategy. A rested mind cuts through the fog of negativity. You can't outthink a storm when you're running on fumes. Negative thoughts grow louder when you're sleep-deprived, hungry, or stuck in chaos. You don't always need to fix your mind sometimes. You just need to rest your soul. Give yourself permission to recharge. Brother, Stoicism isn't about being a machine. Even Epictetus, the master of discipline, taught you can't learn if you think you know it all. An overloaded, exhausted mind can't grow. Clear the fog with rest, and you'll see the path forward with sharper eyes. Give yourself this gift tonight. Sleep early. Take a 20-minute walk. Phone off. Just you and the world. Say no to one draining task. Write down your worries. Then set them aside. You're not broken, you're overloaded. Rest, and your strength will rise again. In the comments, affirm, I'm not broken, I'm resting. Exhaustion isn't defeat, it's a signal to pause. Negative thoughts fade not because you fight harder, but because you stop running on empty. Rest is your ally, sharpening your mind for the battles ahead. Here's a weapon you might overlook: gratitude. It's not just positive thinking, it's a blade that cuts through negativity's roots. Why? Because gratitude forces you to see what's real, not just what's missing. It widens your view, showing you the ground you still stand on. When negativity traps you, your mind narrows. Everything's wrong. Everyone's better. But gratitude breaks that cage. Seneca said the poor man isn't the one with little, but the one who craves more. Shift your gaze to what you have, and the darkness starts to lift. In your lowest moments, ask, what am I taking for granted? What do I have now that I once prayed for? Who's still by my side? Write one thing down. It's enough to crack the shell of despair. Gratitude isn't pretending, it's seeing the strength you already hold. Say your career feels lost. That's real. But maybe you're still healthy, safe, learning. Your relationship struggles, yet you've found your own worth through the pain. Gratitude isn't faking joy. It's choosing to see the good while facing the hard. That's a man's strength. Negative thoughts grow in the soil of forgetfulness, forgetting your wins, your blessings, your resilience. Make gratitude a habit. Each morning or night, write 3 small things you're thankful for: a meal, a friend, a quiet moment. This practice builds your inner fortress. If you've reached this point, know this: you're already cutting through negativity's grip. Awareness is the first strike. Stoicism gives you this power not to never think darkly, but to practice rising above. You're not chasing perfection. You're forging a disciplined mind. You've learned this truth. You're not your thoughts. You're the man who watches them. You don't fight reality. You grow through it. Your first emotions aren't your truth. They're waves you can ride. Rewrite your stories. Clear your surroundings. Rest when weary. And let gratitude anchor you. Marcus Aurelius faced loss and betrayal, yet wrote daily to forge peace within. Like him, train your mind quietly, steadily. You don't need fanfare or approval. In the comments, affirm, "My mind is my strongest weapon." Keep tending your soul, and your life will shift. Brother, if no one's told you today, you're doing better than you think. Not because life's perfect, but because you're awake. Awareness is where change begins. You're not just surviving, you're building a stronger mind, day by day, with the quiet power of Stoic wisdom. If this spoke to you, hit like to share this strength with others. Comment your favorite Stoic truth. Share this with a man who needs peace. Subscribe. We're building Stoic minds together. Declare in the comments, "My mind is my greatest weapon." Now, keep forging your path.